Good morning. Check a few things. Good morning. Welcome in, friends. Let's see. Wait for some people to come in. It is Saturday morning. I forgot it was college football day. And of course, that's what my guy likes to do. He's excited about the Tennessee-Georgia game this afternoon. Welcome in. Say hi when you come in so I know you're here. We are going to have a sale this morning on some items. I do have some new items as well. I can't believe I haven't had a live in over a month. It's been a crazy summer, but everybody now is back to school. My grandkids, my kids are old. They're 38 and 40. Good morning. Good morning. Welcome in. Glad to see you joining this morning. I was just saying it's been over a month since I've had a live, so I would like to clean out some of this stuff today. I've got some great prices. I've got some new items too to show that I've been going through and finding. We were just in Roatan for a whole week. Week before last, we went to my partner. He went to go on a dive trip. Dave likes to dive. So he was doing that. I got to sit on the beach all week, which was very nice. All right, let's go ahead and see what we can bring up here. Um, let's bring this up. It is a egg-shaped, um, okay, where did that go? Trying to get to know where all my stuff was at again. I thought that was right here. Am I just overseeing it? Oh, here it is. It's right in front of me. This here is a piece from 1986. It was hand painted. You see, it was signed by Millie. What is that dirt in my nail? Signed by Millie, which is funny. That was my mother's name. 1986. This is as old as my kids. Let's go ahead and start the auction on that, and that is currently running. Good morning. Good morning. Welcome in. Beautiful little hat pin or Q-tips or all right, thank you for looking at that. There. Let's see. Show this giraffe. I love this. It's a brass from Anthropology. It's 11 by 11. It'll be great for succulents. You can use it as a trinket holder, drop your keys in or whatever. Let's go ahead and start that. And that is currently running. It's a brass giraffe. It's a great price for this one. It's 11 inches tall and 11 inches. All right, thank you for looking at that. Okay, let's see. Show these shakers. These are beautiful porcelain vintage antique shakers. You've got your gold top here, the gilding at the bottom, and then the egg is on a pedestal with purple. I don't know, those are lilacs or what those are. Let's go ahead and start the auction for that. And those are currently running for $5. Salt and pepper shakers. How's everybody enjoying their Saturday morning? Trying to get back on track. It's like you go away and it's hard to get like everything. I feel discombobulated. I have to go back to work on Monday. And I gotta tell you, that has me a little stressed. Move this to stage. This here's a beautiful teacup set. It's got a maker's mark on it. There's that. And here is it's beautiful purple flowers teacup. And then on this side, it has February in there. We'll start the auction for that. That's currently running. These make beautiful gifts as well for birthdays or. All right, set this aside. All right, let's see here. I'll move this to stage. This here is a beautiful piece by Ken Edwards. Tray hand painted. Let me see this. I know it's 6.5. I think it's by 9. I've got the matching dip bowl with this. There's his signature, Mexico. We'll go ahead and start the auction for that piece. That is currently running. Okay. Let me show you I guess it's the salsa bowl that matches it. Also has his signature at the bottom. If anybody's interested in that, if you want to purchase it as a set, I can start this at 35. If anybody's interested in that, just let me know. And that will be for both pieces. All right, let's see what's next here. Let's do this. This here is a black onyx. This is a black onyx marble stone paperweight candlestick holder to put. Well, it's not long enough to put a candlestick in there. 4 inches by 3.5. Start the auction on that. And that is currently running. Black onyx marble stone. Okay. Set that aside. Oh, that was heavy. Let's see. Probably should put that in my booth because of the weight of that. Let's do these. These are where do they go? My little eggs. Okay, I should have studied the shelves before we started because now I can't find my eggs. I'll have to change to something else. Let's see. I know they're staring at me. I know they're staring at me. That's funny. All right, let's do something else. I don't think those sold while I was gone. I'll have to double check that. That from stage. Let's do this frog. This is a little trinket box. It's got the little frog on there, and there's like a little speck right here at the top, but it doesn't feel, let me see if we can see it. See right there, but it doesn't feel rough or nothing. So I don't know if that was just like a paint, but it opens up, cleaning the inside. We'll go ahead and start the auction for that, and that's currently running. Cute little frog trinket box. I don't know why looks like it looks dark in here. All right, thank you for looking at that. Let's see. Let's do this. This here is it's from Sweden. Let's see, is it Sweden? Yes, handmade in Sweden. Laxa, I can't even pronounce that. It is, this here is 5 inches. It's like a amethyst, purple spotted. Here's the sticker. This is from Sweden, and you hang it. Go ahead and start the auction for that, and that is currently running. Good morning, welcome in. Thank you for stopping in. It's been a minute since I've had a show. Look forward to get back on schedule again. Thank you so much for looking at that. Is that in here? Hold that. Let's see. Let me do this. There's a bid on this. Let me get this down. This here's a beautiful plate. It's from Turkey. It's 6x14, hand painted. Fish art. You got your red and blue fish on there. I love how this is it's got the blue trim on it. But I would even display this. I mean, because it's beautifully hand painted. Let's go ahead and start the auction for this one. And Valerie is currently winning that. I actually had two. It was a different fish picture. This was my favorite one that I liked. I was surprised the other person didn't get both of them. Display that. Peace Valerie won that. Thank you so much for your bid on that. Put this here. Let's move on to the next one. I love that platter. I'm glad somebody's going to be using that or enjoying it. I hate that it was just sitting on my shelf. This here is Buc-ee's. I'm sure everybody knows of Buc-ee's. This is a new item. It is 5 of the plastic tumblers. They change colors when they're get your hot or cold beverages in it. They do come with the straws and the lids. So we'll go ahead and start that auction. That is currently running. Welcome in. Thank you for coming in. Sorry, I had that at 30 seconds. It's funny how 30 seconds seems so long these days. It's just like when we got microwaves when I was younger. And it was like, you put a dinner in there for 5 minutes and complaining about it. All right, thank you for looking at those. My son will probably wind up getting those. Look at these. These are brass I love these. I had kept them for a while because I don't know what I was gonna do with them. Let me see where they're at. They are, I thought I had them on here. Did I not load them? Well, here they are. They are Enesco solid brass. They have his and hers engraved on it. His and hers. This is his? Oh no, that was a, oh yeah, it is his. They have a funny H on it. I was like, what in the world is that? Um, so you get the pair. They're 6x4. Let's go ahead and start the auction for that. You got your brass. They just need to be cleaned. I've never cleaned them. But they're beautiful. They have his or her. And see, there's the sticker there from Enesco. They are from India. Yeah, made in India. What does it say there? Oh, the design, it was exclusively done for Enesco imports. But those are there. I guess I'll be keeping these. Let's see. We do this. This is a cute little vase. Um, let's see where that went. This one. This is a new item. It's a red clay pottery from Panama, 2.5 inches tall. It's got a bird painted on it in blue. Looks a lot like the Mexican Talavera. Isn't it Talavera? What's it called? I haven't done this in a while. Oh, goodness. I did have a birthday while I was on vacation. In fact, last Saturday. I turned 61 and I'm trying to get used to it. All right, thank you for looking at that. Put that back here. Let me bring this. I love this. I had actually found this before I left. I've had it for a few weeks. This is a 2016 mug. I love the fox that's on it. Let's remove that from stage. Let's see where this is at. Here it is. Move that. This is your red, the ORE Originals coffee mug, tea mug. We'll start the auction for this. Okay, that's currently running. There's the bottom. It's in great condition, no chips or anything on it. All right, thank you for looking at that. Yeah. This here was a very old Danish little glass vase. Was it Danish? Let me see. Yeah, Danish. Move that to stage. It's 4 inches high. But look at that. It's all handmade, hand painted. There is some signs of wear of paint wear there. Let's go ahead and start that. And that is currently running. It's glass, handmade, hand painted, Danish. Is, oh, I forgot to change glass. It's a glass vase, not ceramic vase. All right, thanks for looking at that one. Let's see. Here's another new one. This is a signed pottery. Nice cup. Wait, let me go down this way. Oh, here it is. This is signed, handmade, ceramic stoneware mug. Here at the bottom, you'll see there's a stamp there of a hand. And then the signatures here that, of course, I couldn't read. Let's go ahead and start that. That is currently running. Could actually be a soup bowl as well. Or that's about the size of my coffee cup in the morning. I just have one. Thank you for looking at that. But my son used to say, yeah, you have one cup, but it holds 5 cups in it. I'm like, well, we do what we got to do. Let's do these. These here are tulip candle holders of Fitz and Floyd. These were done out of Korea, actually, not Japan. Um, they're in great condition. Wait, I think there was something I remember on one of the leaves. Yes. On this sleeve here, there's a little chip. You can just turn it around. And then they look perfect. They're nice and clean in the inside. Start the auction for that, and that's currently running for $5. They're 3 inches tall. Fitz and Floyd pink tulip candlestick holders. Okay, yes, I'll run that for you, the Tanala set. Yes, Tanala. It was something with a T. I couldn't remember. Let's go ahead and get that. I'm glad you're actually interested in this because it's a beautiful piece and it doesn't match anything that I've got, of course. Let me take a picture of this so we know. Okay, next. Tanala. Tray and dip holder. Okay, we'll do that. 35. Let me do the shipping real quick. This is going to be pounds. 8, 8, 8. What? All right, let's go ahead and add that. Move that to stage. And let's go ahead and start this. It's for both the Tanala tray and the dip by Ken Edwards from Mexico. And that is currently running. Or no boo. And boo. Thank you so much for that. Hope you enjoy that. It is a very pretty set. There was no chips or cracks or anything on that. It was beautiful. Thank you. All right. See, I think I had something else that had a pre-bid on it. Let me see. Oh yes, I do. Oh, I got this vintage little 60s setter. Here it is. Beautiful condition. Little porcelain setter, even has his little tag. He's in perfect condition. We'll go ahead and start that. And ZG Browning is winning that. Few more seconds on this one. Thank you, CG Browning. This will be coming your way. Let me get, where was that magazine? See if I gotta look for that. Got it here in my stack of stuff. Okay, let me do, let me get that. Nice red head. All right, let me find. Got that one. bracelet. Let's do auctions. Let me do this paperweight. I don't know if you guys are tired of these yet, but this is a beautiful paperweight. It's got butterflies in it. It's the magnum size of this. Butterflies, you have controlled bubbles. There's your butterflies at top. There's the bottom. I couldn't see a signature on this one. We'll start that for $10. And I hate how the ring light distorts it. But it's got that at the bottom. Your green and your blue butterflies there. All right, we'll put that here. Let's see. All right, those. Let's do East Stage. These are measuring cups that I love. I thought they were very cute. There's a set of 4. You have the rooster on the front, and then you have like each one. This one here says 1/8 of a cup. Then you have 1/4 of a cup. It's there. This is 1/2 a cup. And then you have the blue one that has the full cup. So we'll go ahead and start this. This is currently running. It's a set of 4 measuring bowls with the little rooster motif. That's the bottom. All right. Thank you for looking at those. Those here as well. Um, let's see what else we've got here. This here is your Fenton white milk glass. Let's see, with your cat face shoe. Go ahead and start that. That one's currently running. It's in perfect condition. Let's see. All right, thank you for looking at that one. Here. It's a beautiful glass vase. It was by Fenton for Talavera. You got your lime green or celery green speckled glass, and you have your purple, your amethyst purple at the bottom. That's there. That's the top. And that is currently running. For $5. All right, thank you for looking at that. Let's see. This here is your Hazel Atlas white milk glass candy trinket dish with a grape cluster motif on that. That is currently running. Almost 7 inches in length. Hazel Atlas white milk glass. Thank you for looking. This here is a Westmoreland. Let's see where this one is at. If it was here, let me remove that. I can't take that off right now. Let's do, where'd it go? Oh, here it is. This here's the right one. Let's see. Yeah, the Westmoreland candy dish. Start that. That's currently running. Oh, sorry, that's at 30 seconds again. I like how it has the handle. It's separate. You got the stamp at the bottom. The Westmoreland stamp. Thank you for looking at that one. All right, let's see what else we have here. Um, let me show you on this. This is a beautiful it's a flower frog from the 20s. So you look at it, it's like 100 years old from Czechoslovakia. You got your amber lady with her bouquet of flowers. There's the bottom of them there. There is an inside crack there, but nothing is loose and it's all solid. Nothing is coming off. That's just the wear. Go ahead and start that. That is currently running. It's beautiful amber Art Deco flower frog from the 20s. Thank you for looking at that. Let's see what else we've got here. Um, Let me move this stage. This is Artisania Recanata, Pekingese dog. Look how pretty that is. It's in perfect condition. Signatures. Let's go ahead and start that. That is currently running. Little Rinconada Pekingese dog figurine. How it's smiling. All right, put her back on the shelf. Let's see. Let's do this. It's a beautiful pottery. There's a faint signature on there, but here's this 5 by 5.5. This is currently running. It's a Celadon bluish green clay pottery planner. It's the bottom. Let's see. Things keep popping up. Let me move this. See if anybody's interested in this necklace. This is a vintage. This here, they're all plastic. These here are glass beads here. These here are glass beads. But we'll go ahead and start this one at $3 for anybody's interested in this vintage necklace. It's the back of it. All right, thank you for looking at that. Go with, oh, there's my watch. Let's see. Here's this bracelet. I think there was a bid on this one. This here is a Pure One glass cuff bracelet, Sandstorm. All the different colors in there. Go ahead and start the auction for that. And Naboo is winning that one as well. Beautiful. Thank you very much. Hope you enjoyed that as well. And in here. All right, that's there. Let me get out these others in here. Here it is. This here, I just saw I had another bid on this one. This here is vintage silver screen. It's a September issue from, what was that? Took it out of plastic here. It was neat looking at this. September 36. Look at this. Silver screen. We have September. Look, it was only 10 cents back in the day. And here you have Betty Davis. There's the year. It's at the bottom there, 36. This is what I found amazing too. Like one of the advertisements was women selling Chesterfield cigarettes. I didn't think they could do that back then. Let's go ahead and start the auction on that. That's currently running. And it's in very good condition. They kept it. Some of these people I knew, this was more my mother's time. Well, not really. She was born in 36, so she wouldn't have been looking at this, but this is going to Love Vintage 25. Thank you so much for purchasing that. I'll keep this in the plastic. All right. Got some of those. All right. Let's see what else we have here. Perfect. Thank you. Let's see what else we have. Um, auctions. Okay. Let's do. Let me take you off in here a minute. Let me go and move this here. Move this to stage. Let me turn that around so I won't scare y'all. Here is the cow. Let me move some of these. And then we can look at my shelves too, see if there's anything else you guys want to look at. Um, so this here is the black and white cow salt and pepper shaker. There's the mama cow. And then you have the salt and pepper shakers. They have even in their place. And then this here's the napkin holder. You would put napkins in there. I guess you put napkins. I mean, that's the only thing I can think of. So let's go ahead and start the auction for that. And that is currently running. For the cow salt and pepper shakers and napkin holder. All right, thank you for looking at that. Let's see. Let me show this. This is a beautiful creamer and it's Bavarian it's golden porcelain. You have your coffee pot or tea with your creamer and your sugar bowl. We'll start the auction for that. That is currently running and it's in great condition. This is a creamer and they're all marked Bavaria 76. And then this, you have your coffee pot on that. All right, thank you for looking at that. Let me show you the shelf so you can see if there's anything you would like for me to run. Let's see. We got some things up here. I got those cups are listed. Those are a set of 3 Rooster coffee mugs. I've got them listed if anybody's interested in these. Let me know and I'll run those. So here's a trinket box. Um, this here's a cell phone stand from what I heard. I don't know what character it is. The kids would know. This picture too is also hand painted, signed by Y. Burns. Beautiful wood frame. It's a Jack Daniels, little whatchamacallit. These here are trinket boxes. These are from Japan. I think this one here is India. Yeah, this one's India. This one's Japan, hand painted. We all know the Avon cologne cars. Those were collectibles back in the day. I have these little guys. These are salt and pepper shakers as well. I thought those were funny. Some candlestick holders. This is another trinket box, wooden one with the brass inlay. And that's Delph. Here's another little teacup. If you see anything, let me know. This plate was new. I can start that at 10. Some of these I have listed. Those are some of the ones I just ran. I have these. These here are actually my goodness, my head is drawing a blank. It's Waterford. There are 3 candlestick holders there. That's a Murano vase. That's there. These little horses, I received 7 of them. And I do have the carousel, the wooden carousel stand that goes with them. If you want that, I was selling them these separate because the shipper, well, where I bought them from the auction, they broke one. It's supposed to be 8. And now there's 7. But I do have the wooden stand. I sell the whole thing for $40 with all the horses. If y'all are interested. I got these crochet textiles. I got interested in those. Some old tablecloths are there. See, here's the top part of the carousel thing. It's got the stick and it's got the wood piece too for that. Um, all right, let's do that. The painting. Let me see that. Why did I have that? That's a start bid of $14, and it's a 12 by 15. We can go ahead and start that. That's currently running if you're interested. It's a beautiful piece. A few more seconds on that. Thank you for looking at that. All right, let me cover you up while I turn around here. I want to get y'all dizzy. Let me see. I'm gonna run some jewelry and put y'all Can anybody hear me? Let me know. These here are vintage shoe. These used to go through your toe, and this went through your foot. I forget what they used to call these, shoeless sandals or something like this. We'll restart that. Anybody's interested in these are to wear on the feet at the beach. These were very popular in the 60s and 70s. My aunt used to give them to me, and my cousin. These weren't them, though. These weren't them. Thank you for looking at those. Let's see. Um, let's see what else I have here to show you. That up. Let's see. Some stuff that's craft stuff. And then stuff that here is. We have some cuff bracelets. It's a nice cuff. We'll start the auction for that. That is currently running for that bracelet. All right, thank you for looking at that one. Let's do this one. Restart this. This here's a nice, you got your black stones on there, and then these here in between are like amethyst. You see the purple color on those. Nice cuff. We'll start that one for $2. And I'll be showing you a couple more. And then we'll end today. We have to get ready for the football game that I know he'll be knocking here shortly. This here is a mother of pearl stretch shell bracelet. We'll restart that. That is running. All right, that one. We have this here is a nice size brooch. We'll start this. This is running. It's a nautical theme brooch. Let's do this one. This here is a black and saffron color bangle bracelet that is currently running. All right. Thank you for looking at these and joining me today. I really appreciate jumping back on with me. I will look forward to seeing you again if I have another show coming up on Monday or Tuesday. So thank you again. Thank you for all those who made purchases, and I will see you again soon. Let's see who we can go ahead and raid. Thank you again. I hope you have a great weekend.